The B team victory, 14-0. We'll next have the 7th grade Mules against the 7th grade Bobcats from Childress. We do have an offense here for the Mules. We have at wide receivers, number 24, Ryan Rodriguez, Moises Vasquez, and Yoel Reyes. Reyes is 23. Vasquez, number 88. Number 24 is Ryan Rodriguez. In the slot, number 34 is Israel Vasquez. Rudy Ruiz is number 51. He's in the line. Josh Hernandez in the line, number 67. Jaime Vidania, number 65, a lineman. Leonel Camarena, number 75 in the line, and so is Noel Russell, number 66. Jorge Abragon, the running back, number 46, and Brendan Mail, number 14 at quarterback. On defense for the Mules will be Ethan Clapp, number 42 at a corner. At another corner is Jorge Abragon. Yoel Reyes is number 23. Looks like he's in at an end. Number 88, Moises Vasquez, also a defensive end or cornerback. Jaime Vidania, number 65 in the defensive line. Ryan Rodriguez, number 24 at a safety. Well, Jaime Vidania will be also a defensive back. Jose Torres looks like a lineman. Matthew Olivas, number 79, a lineman. Rudy Ruiz, number 59, a lineman. Number 53 in the line is Rigo Mendoza. And number 88, Moises Vasquez. Bob, looks like we're about ready to get this second game underway. The Mules successful in the B game, and they have a 6-1 record here with the 7th grade team, and we're just about ready to get underway. Does generally have good-looking athletes, as far as football players anyway. Okay, we have number 23 back deep. That's Yoel Reyes. And kicking off is number 10 for Childress, and we were unable to get any information on Childress, so we'll just have to call him a number. Reyes catches it in the air, a good kick, and some pretty good blocking. Arroway fell down. Well, did they blow the whistle? I guess they did. It's like he fumbled, but he was already down. Looked like Reyes tried to cut and fell down, and he's on the 35, so that's where the Mules will put the ball in play. Okay, and Jose Abragon should be the running back, and Brendan Mail, the quarterback. The center is Jaime Vidania, number 65, I believe. Okay, the 6-1 Mules are ready to get underway here. Have a man in motion. And we hand off to the man in motion, and he has some running room, and he'll have a first down still on his feet if he didn't step out of bounds, and tackled by number 10 on probably a touchdown-saving tackle as we get all the way inside the 40-yard line of Childress to the 36. Good run down the sideline, and did you get the number? I think was it 40? Okay, good run there. It was one of the it may have been Vasquez, number 88. Yeah, he was a man in motion. Okay, so 1st and 10 for the Mules with the ball on the about 41-yard line down in Childress territory. Number 46, Abragon, is tackled. He fumbled, and let's see who gets it. Looks like Childress has it. So, number 46, Abragon, was hit hard after about a yard or two gain and coughed up the football, and Childress takes over.
Have it on their own 44.
Childress with the ball on their 45-yard line, so a big break here on the turnover by Childress, and they stopped a good drive there by the Mules as they have it on their own 45. Open the door. Okay, Childress huddling up with 7:13 remaining in the opening quarter. The Mules had one long first down run, and then they fumbled on their second play from scrimmage. In motion, number 42. Now he's setting up on the end on the left side. Slot over on the right side. There's a handoff, the reverse for Childress. First play of the game, and pretty well covered. They picked up about 5. Tackler in there is number, looks like 30. Is that 30? 14, the tackler. Okay. That is Brendan Mail.
Guess that must have been the starting quarterback.
Yeah, he's also starting on defense. All right, so a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 as Childress starts out with a reverse. Now they have receivers out to both sides, slot on the right.
About 5.
2 running backs. Quarterback fakes, fires, has a man open. He catches it, and it's going to be a first down. Tackler's number 14, Mail again. But it is enough for a first down. The ball was juggled by the Childress receiver, but he managed to maintain possession of the ball, and it'll be a first down for Childress. Clock stopped, 6:21 the first quarter as the receiver was pushed out of bounds for Childress. Okay, receivers wide again, 2 running backs. No slot men this time. And there's a handoff and a pretty good defense right there. Let's see who that first tackler is. That's number 53 in there first. 53 is Rigo Mendoza, and 75 also on the tackle, Leonel Camarina. So it'll be first down, no gain on the play, for second down and 10 for Childress. No score in the ball game. We didn't get their record, Bob, but they have some big boys, so I would imagine it's not a bad record.
Well, I talked to some of their fans for the game, and they said they had good records, all of them.
So second down and 10. Bobcats with the football. Good defense in the middle of the line right there.
Let's see who that is.
53's in there again.
And also,
that's Rigo Mendoza.
4 also.
24 is Ryan Rodriguez. So a loss of 3 on that play. Tough sledding in the middle of the Muleshoe defensive line right there. And it'll be third down, maybe a passing down. The ball is back in, well, no, it's still in Muleshoe territory on the Muleshoe 46. 4:40, clock running in the opening quarter, no score. And the quarterback keeps the ball. He'll run with it, has some room, has a lot of room, has first down, and he's tackled, touchdown saving tackle in there, but number 14 again, that's the quarterback and also defensive for Mules, Brendan Mail.
He's already had 3 tackles.
Yeah, he's had 3 tackles. Let's see where they have him located, Bob.
33 of the Mules.
Looks like he's at safety. Okay, so first down. Muleshoe 33-yard line. And a bad snap. Quarterback fires, has a man down there, and he dropped the touchdown pass is what he just did. Got behind us in. Quarterback dropped the center snap, picked it up, fired down the field, and we had 2 men back there, but the receiver was behind both of us, hit him right in the hands, and he just dropped it. He would either have scored or we had to catch him from behind, I'll put it that way. But a break for the Mules, and it's second down and 10. Ball still on the 33-yard line of the Mules with 4:21. Clock stopped here in this first quarter. No score. 7th grade Mules and 7th grade Bobcats. There's a handoff, and we missed a tackle, and they're going to score, I think. Let's see, 20-10. No, we're going to tackle him on about the 5. Good effort by number 14, Male again.
14 again.
He saved a touchdown there. Had a little bit of an angle, but he just caught up with the runner and tackled him back on the 5. We had a couple of men up on the line of scrimmage, and we just didn't get the tackle made.
On the 6. First and goal.
First and goal from the 6-yard line now as Childress trying to score first in this ball game. Coach Jay told me that they lost all 3 games in Childress last year, and they were certainly hoping to return the favor here, but looks like Childress has a chance to score first. They drop the football, and let's see what happens here. We may have it. No, they recovered. Quarterback was he was rolling left trying to pass the ball into the end zone. He just dropped it. There was a battle for the football, but Childress comes away with it, and it's going to be 2nd down and goal, but they're going to lose all the way back to the 12.
They did have some pressure.
Yeah, good pressure on their quarterback, and it's 2nd and 12. They've been hurting us, Bob, with handoffs inside and then breaking to the outside. The middle of the line has looked solid for the Mules so far, most of the time. So 2nd down and goal from the 12. .3:15, clock running first quarter, no score. Childress with a pretty good-sized quarterback, number 14. He fires, and it's almost intercepted, but incomplete.
And it was also by Leal.
Yeah, Male almost had that interception, had his hands on the ball. So it's 3rd down and goal from the 12 for Childress. Receivers out wide to both sides, slot over on the left. Quarterback looking to pass, has some time. And now a little pressure on him, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have someone down there, Bob. Pretty good little quarterback that Childress has, number 14.
Yeah, he is.
And whistles everywhere. Let's see what that is.
The Mules must call timeout, or somebody called timeout.
Well, I guess the Mules may have called timeout after they looked at the formation. Bobcats back on the field for a 4th down and goal from the Muleshoe 14. I would imagine they'll try to hit the end zone with a pass, but we'll wait and see.
Better go wide.
Back to pass. There's a pass. It is. Is it caught?
It's not a touchdown.
It's not a touchdown. It'll be the Mules' ball regardless. It looks like caught it on about the 2 or 3, so that'll hurt us as far as field position.
3-yard line.
The quarterback kind of sidearms it, but he can zip that ball in there pretty good for Childress. So instead of having the ball on the 14, the Mules have it all the way back on their own 3-yard line. No score. 2:51 remaining, first quarter. Mules 6-1, and we were unable to get information on Childress, but I think they have a pretty good record too. They have a good ball team. Okay, the Mules up to the line of scrimmage. We'll have receivers out to both sides. We have 3 over on the left side. Mules had the ball 2 plays. The first time they had the ball and fumbled. Here's a handoff, and we're trying to get out of our end zone, and boy, we just barely did. And but we're still trying to run. We may be tackling the end zone though before. Yep.
Safety.
Well, we got out of the end zone, then we broke a tackle and went back into the end zone, and we were tackled for a safety. So Childress leads 2-0, and the Mules will have to kick off to Childress. Childress waiting back on their own 43-yard line.
Kicking into the wind, too.
Yeah, the wind may have died down some. Here comes number 51 in to give Muleshoe 11 players, and we're ready to go. And there's a line drive kick. It's going to be taken by number 10 back on about to 43, and he gets outside, and he's still running. He makes, good tackle over there. Let's see who that was, 24, I believe. 24, the tackler, that's Ryan Rodriguez. He's a kicker, and he did do a good job of tackling.
Is that the kicker?
Well, Ryan Rodriguez kicked off.
Yeah, that was quite a hit.
It looked like number 10 might skirt down that sideline and go into the end zone, and Ryan Rodriguez came out of somewhere and put him out of bounds over there on about the 32. It was a good run back. Excellent field position by Childress, and they've had the field position all night since we fumbled, and then we held them down around the goal line, but we were tackled for a safety, and then the good run back by Childress on the kickoff, and so they're in business again. We have to play defense here. 2-0 the score, and a good run in there by the big running back, picked up 6 or 7. He's hard to bring down. He ran over a couple of players there.
Looks like 13. I believe it's 13.
13 for them. Picked up.
For us, no, we don't have a 13 yet.
They picked up 7 yards on that play. So 2nd and 3, the ball on the 25-yard line of the Mules. 2:01, and the clock is running down here in the first quarter. Mules trail to Childress. Low snap, but picked up. And they had some running room there on that little sprint out pass and didn't catch the ball. Number 20 couldn't hang on to it, so it's 2nd down and rather 3rd down and 3. Had some good running room there, Bob, if they catch the ball. So the Mules have been on defense for a long time. We've had the ball 3 offensive plays here in the first quarter. We have 1 run for a first down and 1 fumble and once tackle in the end zone for a safety. And we've been on defense all the rest of the time. And number 12 breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and he's going to have a first down and about 5 more. So Childress moving the football, this time over the left side of the
55 and 50.
Muleshoe defensive line. Bob says 55 and 53 made the tackle. That's Rigo Mendoza. And I don't think we have a 55.
65.
Anyway, it's a 1st and 10 to go from inside the 15-yard line, about the 13 of the Mules. And the handoff, well, we didn't lock up on him, but we had some help on it. Let's see, that's
good play.
The one that finished off the tackle's 43.
The first one in there was 24.
24 and 43. 24 slowed the play down. 43 made the tackle. 24, you say, that's Ryan Rodriguez. And 43 is, thought it's 43, maybe not.
That must not have been.
So a loss of 6 called on the play, 2nd down and 16. And again, we're trying to play some good defense down around our goal line. 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Quarterback back to pass, has pressure, fires, and it's caught. Caught, and it'll be, I think, a first down around the 10-yard line. Good pressure then by the Mules, and sprinting out to his left side, a right-handed quarterback made a good pass, passing across his body, a good catch, and big first down there for Childress with 26 seconds, clock running here in the first quarter. Ball on right on the 10, is it the 5 or the 10? 10-yard line. Childress can, they can run the ball, but they can also pass. 1st and 10. Quarterback, a little swing pass, and he is tackled around the 5, about a 5-yard pickup. Good pass, good catch, good run, and not a bad tackle. I think the tackle was made out there by...
Okay, I missed with the Hi-Tek when I got the whole play.
Yeah, I think that's maybe number 10, but I can't see the number for sure. That one right here. If it was number 10, that's Ian Hosley. Well, that's the end of the first quarter, Bob. The Mules trail 2-0, and Childress on the Muleshoe 5-yard line. The Mules have only had the ball on offense 3 plays here in the first quarter.
Childress leads 2-0, and they have it second down on the Mule, a second and goal on the Mule 5. So the Mules need a big stop here. Okay, fumbled, and okay, so he fumbled and his knee went down, so it's going to be, well, maybe that was first down, Ronnie. I thought it was already, it should have been second down.
Lost a yard.
Because they had it on the 10. Yeah, it's I think Coach Wood's telling them over there, I believe. Well, maybe not, but it should be third down because they had it first and goal from the 10. Well, they didn't change it. So put 2 receivers out to the right, 3 running backs. Now give it to number 12, and he's into the nope. Gets down to about the 1.
It looked like number 10 on the tackle list.
And yeah, he's on the 1 yard line. And they have it as third. It should be fourth, but
it's not. Quarterback just cut it, just kept it 10.
This quarterback, Ronnie, is a good player for them. He can run it, he can throw it. So let's see what Childress does here. They already lead 2-0. Just underway here in the second quarter. Now we have Twins over to the left. Full house backfield all but one there. Now, oh my goodness. Ronnie, he would have been much better off to just going straight ahead.
Yeah, the quarterback keeping it in.
And the quarterback kept it and lost 5 yards.
14 then.
Oh, was that 14 then? Yes. Yes, that was 14. The quarterback was out there blocking for him.
I believe the quarterback, well, he can run, I'd let him have it.
So, Ronnie, I don't think we missed it, but anyway, I thought that was fourth down, but no one said anything, so I guess it's fourth and about 6. Now the quarterback drops back, throws it, and incomplete. And the Mules intercepted. It was deflected, and 24 is going to go all the way. If there's not any flags, he's going to go practically the length of the field. I think he intercepted that on about the 2 or 3.
What happened then, Bob? We had a good defensive play, and we batted the ball into the air. And as the old tip drill, they were trying for a fourth touchdown pass on 4th and goal. And number 24 was out there, and he picked the ball off and went all the way. Now, I think he went 97 yards in. So just like that, boy, the Mules have had the ball 3 offensive plays, and now they've scored. Ryan Rodriguez was the player who picked that off on the tip. And I didn't see who tipped the ball. We'll try to find out on that because that was big, too. Big play there for the Mules, and they'll go for the extra points here.
Okay, that makes it 6-2, and just a big turnaround there. And actually, 2 plays before, Childress had it second or third and 1 from the 1 yard line. And then they lost 5 yards, pushed them back to the 6, and then on 4th down, it was intercepted, deflection, like Ronnie said, and intercepted. Now we have Twins on each side. The quarterback is number 14, Mill. And Ronnie, who is that running back? Is that 23? And incomplete.
Was trying to catch it.
Yeah, they tried to get it to 24 then. So the score is 6-2 with 5:31 left in the second quarter. The Mules lead 6-2. Kickoff after that big interception by Rodriguez, and he went about 97 or 98 yards. We did not see we're trying to find out. We didn't see who deflected that. One of our players in the secondary deflected it, and then Ryan Rodriguez caught it and went down the sideline for the touchdown. Extra point was no good, and it's 6-2. There's a good kick. It's going to be fielded on about the 24 by number 14, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds about the 41.
46 is Jorge Aberon.
Number 46, like Ronnie said, Jorge Aberon.
Bob might mention, too, Coach Jay told me that last year down at Childress, when these teams were 7th graders, the Mules scored the last play of the game, and they're 1 point behind and tried for the win and didn't make it into the end zone. No, wait, just the opposite. Let me get that right. Last year, Childress won by 1 point. Yeah, they helped Muleshoe on the 2-point conversion to win with no time left. So, big game here for the Mules.
Oh, there's a handoff.
Here.
Okay. Oh, right up the middle. I think he was down, but the tackle then by 53, but 10 hit him first, and that is in Hazley. But he did pick up almost, well, he picked up about 6. So it's going to be.
Tim's been on several tackles.
Yeah. This Ian Hazley's been in on a lot of tackles for the Mules. So it makes actually it's 3, 2nd and 3 for Childress. They have it on their own 47, and looks like we're going to have a flag for something. We'll see what the call is. That's going to be motion on Childress. So that'll move it back and make about 2nd and about 7. .432 left in the second quarter. The Mules lead 6-2. Twins over to the right, single receiver split out to the left, and they have 3 running backs, counting the quarterback. There's a catch over there. Oh, good play. Good play by number 23. Looked like he took it away from him, but I think he was down.
23 is Yoel Reyes.
23 for the Mules is Yoel Reyes. He was ready for that one, tackled him just as he caught it. Actually, they lost a little more, so it's going to be, he lost about 2, so it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Childress. So big play here for the Mule defense is Childress is, if they do kick, if we stop them on this 3rd down, they're kicking into a pretty good wind.
Probably going to throw it down.
The same formation. Okay, now gives it to number 12, and good defense over there by the Mules. Had about 2 or 3 Mules over there. One was 53. One is 53, and another one, I believe, over there on that side. Yes, 75.
53 is Rigo Mendoza, and 75 is
Rigo Mendoza, and 75 is Leonel Camarina. So, 4th down. Let's see if they punt. They like 4th and about 7. And I don't believe they're going to punt because this is a pretty strong wind. And they're going to go for it. No, wait a minute. They are going to punt it. Kind of surprised, but their punter's sure not very deep. And there's a snap. There's a kick. Oh, it's blocked by the Mules. It's going to be picked up by Childress. And we've got to tackle him, and we did. Had about 3 or 4 Mules. And, Ronnie, that was good pressure then by the Mules.
Yeah, their punter wasn't very deep, Bob, and we can see why, because they had trouble with a deep snap. It was kind of a rainbow type thing, and we did block it. We had several defenders in there. I'm not sure which one blocked it, but we had to tackle them then after we had to tackle the runner who picked the ball up back around the 20, and we finally got him down. And the Mules have another break here. They have the ball deep in Childress territory on the 33-yard line of Childress. So chance for the Mules to gain some points here if they can take advantage of this break that they created.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Mules. And there's an option play to number 23. And he's going to have
That's some yardage.
pretty good yardage there.
33, is it 30?
23, Ronnie. It's Joel Reyes. Uh-oh, we have a flag. We didn't see that, but looks like it's coming back.
Probably holding.
Either holding or motion. So that really hurt. He had a good 6 yards. Oh, that must have been holding because it's more than 5, Ronnie.
All right, 1st down, and it's going to be about close to 20.
Yeah, 1st and about 20. 10-yard penalty.
And we have
2:08 remaining. The Mules may want to put it in the air here. Twins to each side, one running back. The Mules pretty well stay with the same formation every time. Quarterback is Leal. Now drops straight and wants to throw it.
Good protection. Now he's got to run or throw it.
Yeah, he throws it over there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 23 had a touchdown pass in and had it. He caught it and dropped it on about the 12-yard line probably, but he was behind him. So
23 is Joel Reyes.
Joel Reyes, he's kicking himself now because he knew he had a touchdown. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20 for the Mules. You know, the quarterback then, Leal, rolled to the left and then threw it back and really made a good pass.
We got behind him.
And Joel got behind him but just couldn't hang on to it. Okay, same formation in the spread. Quarterback is Brendan Leal. Okay, now he goes straight back.
No pass.
Wants to throw it again, throws
pass,
it, and little bit. We were behind him again, but it was a good pass, but a little too much air in it, a little too strong. This 14 Leal looks like it's going to be a good one. He is all over the field on defense, and he has a good arm. He just threw that one a little too far then.
We're throwing it some more because we can get open.
So we're probably going to be throwing it again with 3rd and 20, and we have the ball on our own 42.
And we'll have to
43.
To start the 3rd quarter too.
And we're down to a minute and a half in the half, leading 6-2. Okay, back again. Now there's a long, wide open, and this time he caught it. Oh, good, 24. No, that wasn't Joel Reyes. That was Ryan Rodriguez then, wasn't it?
He's the one that had the long run on that.
And that was a good pass right there.
And he had pressure on it.
And that's going to be, Ronnie, is that yes, that's a 1st down on the 12. But the Mules don't have a whole lot of time. They have a minute 14.
Looked like the quarterback was hit just as he threw it.
And that was really a good job there by the quarterback and number 24, Ryan Rodriguez. He was the one that made that 97-yard run a moment ago. Okay, there's an option. Starts out wide, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds. Of course, that stopped the clock, but looks like on about the 3-yard line.
Picked up a couple.
And it's going to be, well, I stopped the clock with 53 seconds. So big play here for the Mules.
We should have a timeout or two.
And I think, like Ronnie said, we have timeout if we need it. Maybe 2. Okay, the Mules up to the line. This time they have 3 receivers over the right, 1 to the left. And the running back is Joel Reyes. Quarterback is Leal. Leal keeps it and cuts in for the touchdown. Good job there by Leal. Good blocking by the offensive line.
Option keeper.
And that was kind of an option keeper, and he kept it. And that's going to make it 12-2. And they're probably going to go, I'm sure they'll go for 2 again. That was huge right there, right before the half with 49 seconds left. Because this Childress team has a lot of firepower. They have some good athletes also. Now Leal comes back in. Brendan Leal. Now we go back to our regular formation, 2 receivers to both sides. And the running back is Yoel Reyes. The quarterback is Leal. Now he goes straight back, wants to throw it. And incomplete. He was hit over there by number. Like we said, we don't have their names, but that was very good defense by, looks like number 12 over there by Childress, Ronnie, or number 10? Number 10 looks like. But anyway, it was incomplete. The score remains 12-2 with 49 seconds. The Mules will be kicking off. After that, what was it, Ronnie? About a 3-yard run by Leal for the touchdown on the option play, and he just kept it, went into the end zone. And also, we mentioned again, good blocking by the offensive line. And then the incomplete pass for the 2-point conversion. The Mules lead 12-2. With 49-7 remaining in the first half. 2 good 7th grade teams, no doubt about it. Both teams have good size and good speed. And the kicker is 24, and that is Ryan Rodriguez. There's the kick, good kick. It's going to be fielded on the 21. Number 10 starts outside, and he's a good runner. All good tackle there. See who was that, Ronnie? 65, and he did make a good, solid tackle there. And 65 is very good form tackle. Jaime Vidania.
Got him on the 34.
So they'll have it on the 34-yard line with 41.4 seconds to go in the first half.
41. Probably try to hit deep.
They're probably going to pass the ball, but they're sure going into a strong wind. Now they hand it off to number 12. Good runner.
Okay.
And good tackle. Ronnie, that was 14. There was a fumble. And he may have been down, but that was number 14. This
No, they say we have it.
Did they say we have it? Okay, 14 caused that fumble, Ronnie. That was Leal, and he has been making tackles. He plays from the safety position. And well, wait a minute. I guess that's the Mules' ball with 30 seconds left. And like Ronnie said, with the wind behind us, we're going to be putting it in the air, I would think. The coaches are Coach Jay and Coach Lopez. And Coach Wood, the head coach, down on the field. Down on the sidelines. Okay, straight back.
Ooh.
And he didn't get anywhere then. We might have had a flag for something there.
I don't think so.
Well, they threw a flag, Ronnie. I don't know whether it was on. It was on the Mules, I guess. Well, we'll
shot somebody. Yeah, there's a flag on it.
Well, we'll wait and see what the call is. Face mask on them.
Okay.
They really clobbered our quarterback then, but they did get the face mask. So that's going to move it down from the 50 all the way down. Should go down to the 35 of Childress, and we have 23.7. It's going to be farther than I thought. The 29.
Grabbed the face mask, I guess, was.
Well, it's 15 when he.
15 from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
what it was.
Right. 15, the line of scrimmage. Okay, straight back.
Better throw it.
Yeah, they just didn't have anyone open then. Pretty good coverage by Childress. So the Mules use a timeout with 10 seconds remaining on the field. And we're not sure how many timeouts the Mules have left. it is second down, and we have the ball on about their 34-yard line, 10 seconds to go. And there's a snap. And it looks like a reverse.
Oh.
And looks like we may have fumbled the ball, and they picked it up. I think we had some good yardage there, Ronnie, but we fumbled it on the reverse.
I think it was going to be a reverse pass.
It might have been a reverse pass. Probably would. Now let's see how much time. 2.7 seconds, and Childress will have one play as they have it on their own 43. Well, I think that would have been, might have been a real big play, but the runner then just never did really get control of it and finally fumbled it.
I think he kind of took his eyes off the pitch.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Well, will they take a knee or will they go for the whole banana?
I think, Ronnie, I think they'll run it here.
Timeout.
Now they've gone. I know they are. After the Childress timeout, they have 2.7 seconds, and they have the ball on their own 43. And he's gonna. And 67 was all over him, man. 67, a big loss for the Mules. That's Josh Torres. So that ends the first half. The Mules leading 12-2.
Half underway. The Mules lead 10-2. Two good seventh grade teams as they will kick off to Childress to begin this second half. Mules will have the wind here to begin with. And to be sure I got this straight, Coach Jay told me that last year Childress won this game when these two teams played. Wait a minute. We'll forget all that because I'm talking about the 8th grade, so I'll forget all that information and we'll give that later. All right, so Muleshoe 7th grade, 6-1. They were about to be in trouble down on the end zone, and the big interception by number 24, Ryan Rodriguez. On the tip pass, he took the ball back 97 yards, and that's the reason the Mules lead at this time.
He's kicking off.
And he is kicking off, and it's a good kick. That's going to go it's going out of bounds. Going out of bounds. I thought it might go right down that line into the end zone, but instead of the ball being down around the 2 or 3 yard line, it's going to be out on the 35, I believe, 30 or 35.
Yeah, that was a good kick.
Good kick with the wind. It sailed over their deep man, the deepest man.
Let's kick it over.
Oh, they're going to make us kick it over. I believe I'd have taken it on the
5-yard penalty and kick it over.
Well, let's do it again then. Number 10 back deep. He's a good ball player for Childress. Don't know what his name is. We don't have their roster, but we've called his number several times. So we're going to have to kick off again, this time from the 35-yard line. Ryan Rodriguez kicking off. They're going to. I think we're going to have to hold the ball. Number 67's holding the ball because the wind's blowing it off the tee. That may hurt her kick a little bit. So they may know what they're doing here. Big back there to return if he catches the ball, and there's a line drive. Whoa, we did it again, Bob. That one, they're going to pick it up. They're going to pick it up on the 5, and they have some running room. Let's see what we have here. Oh, man, alive. They're loose. They may score.
Yep, it's going
all the way.
About 95 yards.
Kick goes to the 5-yard line, and big number 10 picks it up. And we have him surrounded, and we just don't get him tackled, and he goes 95 yards, and that makes the score 10-8. And they can tie it up here with a 2-point conversion. So that was a tough way to begin the half. I believe they did know what they were doing when they had us kick it over. 10-8 now the score. The Mules still leading.
12-8, Ron.
Is it 12? Yeah, 12-8. Okay, so they can't tie us here. That's right, 12-8. 12-8 and going for 2 here. And handoff, I don't think they're going to make it. They didn't make it, so the big touchdown run on the kickoff makes the score 12-8. 88, number 88 on the tackle then. Moises Vasquez and a couple of more. So, well, actually, Bob, you know, we had a big play for a touchdown on that tip pass, and they just got it back on the kickoff return. The Mules should be able to come up with decent field position here. Always watch out for the onside. 12-8, Muleshoe leads with 7:38 remaining, just getting underway in the third quarter. And it is an onside. But we got on it. I guess it was an onside, either that or a terrible kick. Looked like they were trying some kind of an onside, and they didn't get down there very quick on that, so that may have saved us on that. And we do have excellent field position. We have the ball on the 48-yard line of the Mules. Mules lead by 4, 12-8. Leal in at quarterback. Number 33 getting in late, but he's setting down a slot over on the right side. And there's a handoff and some running room. And we fumbled again. Oh, my goodness. And they got it. They got it.
Had good yardage.
Had about nearly 20 yards on the play, and our running back just couldn't hang on to it. And so Childress has the ball right back. Actually, we've had the ball very few plays on offense. We've had the big interception for a touchdown, but we have fumbled twice now. This time on the first play from scrimmage. Ball's on the 41-yard line down in Childress territory. Mules lead 12-8. Two running backs in the backfield. And they fumbled it. And who got it?
I don't know, Ronnie.
They got it. They got it.
Yeah.
They fumbled a snap, and the ball ends way up over toward the right sideline, but Childress falls on it. And let's see, they may have gained a yard or two on it. Looks like no gain.
No gain.
Well, 1 yard. No gain. Maybe a yard loss. So it'll be second down and close to 11. Seven minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mules lead 12-8 in this 7th grade game. That wind seems to be bothering both teams a little bit. Another fumble, and I think they got it again. Yeah. They're living right, and we're not.
They may have made it, no,
about the line of scrimmage. It's third down. I don't know, we may be working the center over, but they're sure fumbling snaps in there. Big number 79 and number 46 out of the ball game now for the Mules. 79 is Matthew Olivas, and number 46 is like the starting running back. That's Aberon Jorge. And the quarterback back to pass, fires, and he hits his man, and it's short of a first down. They'll probably go for it on 4th. A little sprint out to the right side. Good pass and good catch. Number 24 caught that for Childress, and they picked up 6. Yeah. So it's 4th down and 4. And they'll likely go for it here. If the Mules can hold, they'll have very good field position once again. Childress to the line of scrimmage, and 4th down and 4. Quarterback may run with it this time. No, he's going to throw it. Has a man out there, and he overthrows it. I'm kind of surprised he didn't run with the ball in. He had a man open, number 81, but he just overthrew him in this wind. And so the Mules get that field position right back. And I hope they can do something with it this time. We need to really protect that football and take it in and score. Run some time off the clock. We have 6:02 remaining here in the third quarter. Mules up 12-8. Receivers out wide to both sides, slots to both sides. Good snap this time, a little swing pass out there. It's caught, and we didn't make anything. May have lost a yard or two. Well covered there by Childress, and our receiver a little slow. That's Rodriguez, I think, a little slow getting up. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. You know, you get good field position like this, and you don't need to keep letting them stop you. Number 11 out wide to the right side. That is Ethan Villa. Back to pass. Little screen pass in the middle, and good running in there, but good tackling too. Boy, they threw that in the crowd. Number 24, Rodriguez, caught it, and it looked like he might have some running room, but a good tackle there by
no gain.
Childress, and no gain. Third down. Ball on the 48.5-yard line down in Childress territory. The Mules have not, they've run the ball one time this quarter and had about 20 yards, but they did fumble. Mail back in. He received instructions, I'm sure, from the coaches, and let's see what the Mules do here. We have the wind here in this third quarter.
Four-man front. Kind of a 4-3.
And a man open and overthrown. Number 33 was open out in the flat, but pass sailed on Mail in, and let's see, that's 33 is Brady Martinez. So it's fourth down. Are we going to punt here with the wind and see if we can get them down around the goal
I
line?
would think so, Ronnie. They may not.
Looks like they're going to go for it. If we don't make it, we'll give up that field position. But maybe we'll make it. Back to pass. Pressure, flag, probably holding. We're going to run with it. We're going to have a little yardage. Not going to have the first down, but I think we were holding. But they probably will decline that penalty because they have the ball back.
Yeah, it was holding.
That was holding on the Mules, but it was fourth down. We didn't make the first down, so we did make a few yards, and that'll make Childress have to go that much farther. They have the ball on the 40-yard line in Childress territory, and neither team has moved the ball very well so far here in the third quarter, except that long kickoff return by Childress. It cut the gap to 12-8. Here comes Childress back up to the line of scrimmage. Receivers to both sides, two running backs. Snap, handoff, straight ahead this time, and there's a big running back, picked up about 5. Out to from the 40 to the 45.
53 was Warren on the tackle.
Okay, 53 on the tackle. That was Rigo Mendoza. Second down and 5. Snap, handoff. First down, I believe. Very close, if not. Childress this time going back to the run, and they've had some success with that. It'll be third down and about half a yard. 3:15, clock running, third quarter. Mules up 12-8. Childress on the move. They're out to the 49.5-yard line down in Childress territory. Have a third down and just inches. And I don't know whether they made it or not. Oh, second effort did. Second effort made it. Well, maybe not, but it was close if not. We had them for about, well, no, they'd blown the whistle. Okay, so it's fourth down. I guess they'd already blown the whistle because they did lunge forward close to the first down, so they are going to lose
the fourth down.
Back to about it's fourth and close to 2 for Childress. 2:30, clock running in the third quarter. Only touchdown in this quarter was the kickoff return by Childress of 95 yards. 12-8. Let's see if the Mules can stop the Bobcats again here. And the quarterback fires, man out there, caught it wide open. We had pressure on the quarterback, but he just fired the ball out there over the defender's hands, and they were wide open for the first down. And they go all the way down from the, about 48 of the Mules down to the 48 of Childress to the 39 of the Mules now. So big first down here. 2 minutes, clock running, third quarter, Mules up by 4. Childress, 2 running backs, handoff, good running room there, and a good tackle by number 65 again. 65 is Jaime Vidania, and a pickup of about 6. Second down and 4. Looked like the runner would make a lot more than that. That was a good tackle by Vidania. He's been on several tackles for the Mules. 1:25 remaining third quarter. Mules hanging on to a 12-8 lead over Childress. There's a handoff, and we had hands all over the ball carrier, but he still gets a first down, I believe. He breaks a couple of tackles. They're inside the 30. Childress is to the 20. See where they put the ball. About the 28-yard line. All the Mules and Childress again moving the ball deep into Muleshoe territory. They're going with a run most of the time, except for that one little fourth down pass that they caught. 1:02, third quarter. Boy, they're making holes in there now. Some pretty good tackling, but they're getting a hole at the line of scrimmage, and they picked up, let's see, on that play.
Like 65 again in there, Ronnie.
Yeah, and 24 was in there.
24.
Looks like a 3-yard pickup, second and 7.
Vidania and Ryan Rodriguez tackled.
Mules 12, Childress 8, second down. Quarterback keeps, and may have picked up a yard or 2. Pretty good defense there. That's number
53.
53, and I think 65 is in there again.
And Rigo Mendoza.
No, 67.
Rigo Mendoza
and 67.
Josh Torres.
Mendoza and Torres on the tackle. And a pickup of about, maybe a yard or 2. Third down and just over 5. And there's a gun in the third quarter. We might intercept. Oh, my goodness, they caught it for a touchdown.
What a catch.
I thought we were going to intercept that. We had it double covered. We had it well covered. And their receiver jumped as high as he could and reached over our 2 defenders and caught that on his fingertips and fell into the end zone. So Childress takes the lead.
Great catch.
That was a great catch. And Childress leads right now 14-12. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Looks like they'll run this, they're going to pass it. Well, they'll run it. Pass or run, and they'll run it. And they got into the end zone. And they lead now 16-12. They lead before with
it's the end of the quarter.
8 minutes to go as the third quarter is ended, and we have one more quarter to have a big comeback if the Mules want to win this.
Kicking off to the Mules. And looks like they have the wind behind them, and it may have died down a little. There's the kick. and that was going to go out of bounds. So
Just take
we may make them kick that over or take it.
If we get on 35, that's not bad. But they ran it all the way back, too. We have 23 back, I think, deep.
So we'll see what they decide to do. I think they're going to make them kick it over. So that'll move them back to the 35.
Okay, who is their deep man? I thought there's 23, but we don't have it. No.
Ronnie, 23 is one of the deep men.
Yeah.
And
You got it.
that would be Yoel Reyes. And let's see. Well, looks like we're going to take the ball there.
That's not bad. That's not
Okay. So we have it.
out of bounds on the 30.
Yeah, we have it on our 34. So
39.
actually 39. Yes, 39.
I guess it went out of bounds on the 39. That's the reason we got it there.
Like Ronnie said, we could take it where it went out, and that's probably where it went out, is on the 39, instead of penalizing them. So the Mules need to get something going here as they trail 16-12. Yeah, the quarterback's going to run with it. Has some yardage, and good run there by Leal as he goes up across the 45 in Childress' territory and picked up about 8 yards. So, good run there by Brendan Leal. And he's back on the field with 7:27 left in the last quarter. The Mules trail by 4. Up to the line of scrimmage. Same formation as they've run the whole game. Twins to both sides, one running back, and the quarterback Leal is in the spread. And there's the snap. He's going to run with it again. And has pretty good. He got the first down. And Ronnie, let's see who the center is for the Mules. That's number 65. We'll give some of these linemen. 65 is Jaime Badania. 67, the left guard, is Josh Torres. The left tackle is Rudy Reyes. Number 59, Ruiz. And the right guard is Leonel Camarena, and the right tackle is number 66, Noah Russell. And we'll come back and give these wide receivers. One of them is 24, Rodriguez. One is 34, Vasquez. And 23, Reyes. And 88, Moises Vasquez. 1st and 10 for the Mules. Quarterback drops back. Now he drops it out here in front. Broke a tackle. Good job there. Good run by 23. And he's going to be all the way inside the 30. Just a little, I guess you could, just a little dump off pass there. And he got good yardage.
Yeah, and he was hit right at the line of scrimmage. That was very well defended by the Bobcats, except they didn't make the tackle, and we had a good run on that play. That's a big play for the Mules.
So the Mules have it on the Childress 29, first and 10. And 6:48 remaining in the ball game. The Mules trail by 4. So this would really be big if they can score. Number 11 out wide for the Mules, and that is Ethan Villa. Now 46 is a running back. Quarterback Leal. Okay, quarterback rolls out with it. Wants to run with it. He's still running. And he's down across the 25. Good job of running there by Leal. And let's see what he picked up. He didn't get quite as much as I thought. He got 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. And we have the ball on the 24 of the Bobcats.
You know, we've had 2 good runs that we fumble at the end of the run, so we need to be very careful and take care of the football here.
Like Ronnie said, we were moving the ball. We want to be sure we don't fumble. Looks like 46 is going to be the running back, and that is,
Aberon.
let's see, Aberon. Second and 6.
Here comes a.
Yeah, here's the reverse again. And now he cuts inside, has the first down. Now cuts outside. Oh, my goodness. We fumbled, but we got it back. We fumbled. That was 23. Who got that back, Ronnie? Was that 24? Yes. Okay, 23 on the reverse. Had a good run all the way down about the 12. He fumbled it. That was Joel Reyes, and Ryan Rodriguez was right there to fall on it. So it's going to be 1st and 12. Well, actually, 1st and 10 from the 12.
That's a good job by Rodriguez. It seems like he thought, well, every time we make a long run, it seems like we're fumbling the ball. So he just followed right along when the ball squirted out. Well, he was right there to recover.
So it's, like I said, 1st and 10 from the Childress 12.
5:17.
5:17 left in the game, and the Mules trail by 4. Okay, now 34 moves over. Now we have trips over to the right, one receiver to the left. Now there's a pass. Oh, a great pass in there to number 24 for the touchdown. I mean, just a little look-in slant pass, and that was 12 yards. That was from Brendan Mail, Ryan Rodriguez. Great play there for the 12-yard touchdown.
And what Mail did on that is he looked over to the sideline like he was going to throw a little dump off he's been throwing, and then fired it right down the middle, and wide open in there was Rodriguez. Good catch and good pass, so we take the lead again.
That was a well-executed play by 7th graders right there. So they'll definitely be going for 2. What's the score, Ronnie? 18 to 16.
If we get 2 here, they've got to have a touchdown to beat us. Of course, they will anyway. I don't think they have field goal kick.
Yeah, there's the 46, and didn't make it. Okay, so the score remains a 2-point lead for the Mules, and we have 4:57 remaining. We'll be back with the kickoff.
We have to kick off in the wind, too.
Two very good teams. The Mules have lost 1 this year to the big 3A school, Leveland, and we're not sure on Childress, but I know they haven't lost very many.
Look how big their linemen are.
And they have some big, good-looking kids. Of course, the Mules have some good-looking kids too. Who's the kicker, Ronnie? Is it 24?
24,
I think it's. I thought it was 24. Just a minute.
No, not this time. 65.
65 this time. And there's the kick. And it's a good kick. Good kick. He fielded on the 20 and starts back up the field. And pretty good coverage there by the Mules. And 34 was one of them. And that would be Israel Vasquez. So the Mules need to come up with a defensive stop here as Childress has it on their own 35 with 4:49 remaining, and they trail by 2.
I think they have all their timeouts.
And like Ronnie said, I kind of think they have all their timeouts left.
Big 51 in the game.
51 comes in the game for the Mules. That is Carlos Valderas. Now they have twins to the right, one receiver to the left, and the 3 in the backfield. And good defense that time. See, that was 65, one of them. I think it's
maybe 24.
65 and Ronnie looked like 53 also in there.
24, I think.
65, 53 is Rigo Mendoza, 65 is Noah Russell, and of course 24 is Rodriguez.
2nd 10.
And 65 is Jaime Bandanya. Okay, no gain. Now the quarterback hands it off again up the middle, and Ronnie, we may have the football. Let's see. There was a fumble. Yes, the Mules got it, and
23.
I didn't see who got that.
Might have been 23.
May have been 67, 20. Well, we'll just have to find out. But that was A big play.
hit in there.
And yes, good defense. He didn't make but very little anyway.
Now, Mel.
Oh, that was Mel, the quarterback, number 14, that came up and recovered that.
You know, Bob, here's the thing. With 4:02 remaining, we can run a lot of time off here whether we score or not.
And Ronnie, we found out that was Mel, the quarterback Mel, number 14, that recovered that. He's been everywhere tonight, offense and defense.
Don't get a penalty.
So the Mules just need to hang on to the football here and run some clock. If they're going to throw it. And it is caught over there by 24, and he's going to score, Ronnie. My goodness. What a catch and what a pass. And that was that same combination that was Mel to Rodriguez. He caught it on about the 10, just juked the defensive back and just sailed into the end zone. So that was huge right there. That gives the Mules an 8-point lead. And this would really be big if they can get this extra point here. Excellent pass and a good catch and a run by the receiver. And Ronnie, he was well covered. The defensive back was right there with him.
Turned him around, but he was right there with him.
I mean, he did kind of get turned around, but he was there. Okay, let's see what we do here. And someone must have moved, and that's a 5-yard penalty.
I know it. I know. One of the dirty. Yeah. Well.
So that hurt. That was a motion penalty. Now the Mules are probably going to be forced to throw it here, as that moves them back 5 yards. He's going to run with it. And didn't quite. I don't think he quite got in there.
Got the ball across, but he may have fumbled it.
I think his knee went down on the one, Ronnie, and they did run it back. Okay. That was almost kind of a quarterback draw then by Mel. So now we're going to have the kickoff, and they have just under 4 minutes. The Mules lead by 8. Looks like this time 24 is going to kick off. 65. Jaime Vidania kicked off the last time, but it looks like it's going to be 24. Ryan Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez does a little bit of everything out here for this 7th grade team. He has 2 touchdown passes, and also didn't he have that 97-yard run on that interception? So the Mules need to stop them here, and that's a short kick.
Ooh,
and
went down. That's all right. 35. That's okay.
35 caught it. 81 over there caught it, but he had to go to his knees, so they're going to have it on the 35. Looks like. So that's not bad field position.
You know, Bob. We thought, well, maybe they'll run as much time off the clock as they can, but. A lot of times in football, if you get a big turnover like that, you go for it all, and we did, and it worked. And so that looked like a real good decision there, but Childress does have quite a bit of time left, so we have to play some defense here.
And also, Ronnie, they have the wind behind them. I don't think it's blowing like it was, but okay, there's a pass. And it is caught. Oh, my goodness. He's going to score. They just beat us and caught it. So now, and looked like our receiver, our defensive back fell down. So, boy, that didn't take long. Now they will go for 2, and you think this is not big right here. So that makes it 24-22. He just got behind us slightly. And it was a good pass and a good catch. So, let's see if they get the 2-point conversion here. If they do, they tie it up. If not, of course, they'll have to kick off the Mules, and the Mules probably try to run some clock. But let's see what happens here. 1 wide receiver to each side, split out about 10 yards. And then they have the 3 running back set. The quarterback rolls out, and he's big play. Number 88. Wasn't that 88, Ronnie? Pretty sure that was 88.
Probably is 88.
Yeah. Okay. That would be Moises Vasquez. That was huge. So the Mules still ahead for 24-22.
You think they'll onside it here with 3:41? Probably not, because they have the wind, and I think they have all 3 timeouts left.
They might. I don't know. I would sure look for the onside kick here, but like you said, they may not. Mules are back on the field, and we won't take this time to congratulate these coaches, Coach Lopez and Coach Jay. And these seventh graders look like to me and Ronnie well coached. They don't make a whole lot of mistakes. They have had a few penalties. Few fumbles, but that happens. But there's the onside, and the Mules get it. We kind of thought that might happen, as the Mules are going to have it on about the 50-yard line. And Ronnie, that was 67. Tell him that's Josh Torres.
Josh Torres, and Bob, they were well coached. You were talking about being well coached. We were well coached on that, because we didn't try to pick the ball up and run it back. We dove on it like you're supposed to do, and we have excellent field position.
So with 3:39 remaining, the Mules need a first down or two here, and I don't know how many timeouts Childress has, but they have some.
They got 3.
And may have all 3 of them.
We just need to move the ball.
And if we can just move the ball, well, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. But it's squarely on the 50-yard line. The Mules lead 24-22. Quarterback is Male. And he's going to keep it. And didn't get it. Maybe made a yard.
Big old boy bothered us all.
That's 60. Was it 65, Ronnie, or 65 for them? Boy, they have some big linemen in there. And we picked up a yard, so it's second and a short 9. Actually, second and 9. And 3:15 to go. The Mules lead by 2. So they're not going to be in a. I don't think we'll pass it here, but you never know. And this spread offense, a lot of times passes, as good as a run.
This play, probably. Long count.
Now quarterback's going to run with it again. Gets outside, still running, and he's going to be close to the first down.
Stop the clock.
And he did. He was knocked out of bounds, but
we're down there close to first down. We get a first down here.
Okay, it's going to be third and two. And well, they're still running the clock. Oh, now they stopped it. Okay, now they stopped it.
He went out of bounds. 3rd and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2.
I thought he was closer now.
So.
Well, at least
we'll wait. We'll wait and see. Well, they signal stop it on the other side. Okay, big play right here. Of course, I think the Mules going to go for it even if they don't make it here.
Well, they probably will, but we need to get close to
it.
If we don't make it.
Quarterback may keep it again. Male, the quarterback. We have trips over here to the left, one receiver to the right, and looks like the running back is 46. That is Aberon.
He's
Jorge Aberon.
Aberon's had 2 good runs, but he has 2 fumbles on him.
Yeah. So it's really a long 2 here. Maybe even closer to 3. I'd say 3. 3rd and 3. So we'll see what the quarterback does here. And he's going to run with it again.
Uh-oh.
Now he goes the other side. Oh my goodness! What a play! Good night.
It looked like they had us cut off.
You talk, Ronnie. You talk about a smart play there by Male. He's going to lose about 5 yards, and he's reversed his field and made the first down.
They had everybody over here to stop him, and he just reversed and outran him.
So
that's a big play.
So that the clock is running now after they set it. And the Mules, if they
call some timeouts, because they're sure not calling any names.
I'm surprised they're not calling timeouts.
They're not using a 25-second clock, are they?
My goodness.
They're not using it.
I don't know.
So they're letting it go. Don't get a penalty.
That was really a smart play there, like I said, by Brendan Male.
Too much time. I was afraid they were going to call that.
Well,
And they did it.
well, Ronnie, that's still probably pretty smart. So that penalized them 5 yards.
And we have what?
And 130. But we have a first down. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how many timeouts they have left. I'm surprised they haven't used one.
We'll run it 4 times.
Yeah.
We have to here, I'm sure. Good snap.
Okay. There's a good snap. 14 with it again. And he picked up that, he got the 5 back, maybe 6, 7. Now they call, Childress calls timeout. Both teams back on the field. Actually I said 2nd and 9, Ronnie. It's really closer to 2nd and 10 for the Mules. 1:24 remaining. And the quarterback's going to keep it again.
Not going anywhere.
And he broke a tackle. My goodness. And Ronnie, he's going to score.
He's going to score.
Good. Not. Oh, a flag. We have a flag.
Who threw that?
Looks like a flag. And I guess that one's coming back.
That was a late flag.
That flag was pretty late there. Well, take away that touchdown by Leal, and let's see what they call. It's either holding or a clip or
whatever it is. It moved us way back.
Let's see. Well, that would have cinched it right there, and that was a tremendous play there by Leal. Well, Ronnie, I guess the holding was down there inside the 10 probably, because they have it back now. Well, it's still, they have first down. Oh, well, maybe. Well, they have it. It should be second. I think it's
Second down.
second. Yeah, okay.
Just run some
Second, and at least that took some time. 1:12 remaining. And give it to number 4. No, quarterback kept it again. Just a little bootleg there.
That's second.
And
They already called timeout.
they called another timeout. So they have 1:04 remaining, and I think they have one more. Mules still talking to the coaches.
Well, they'll have to run something very safe, and they'll be trying their best to take the ball away.
I wouldn't think they're going to be throwing it, because I would think Leal will probably run something wide here to one side or the other. Now Muleshoe calls timeout to look over the defense, and we'll be right back. All right, now it's 3rd down and 10 with 1:04 remaining. We have it on the 24 of the Bobcats. Now the ball, okay, keep it, and there he goes again. He has the first down. That was a bootleg, and number 14, Leal, just got the first down. And
That should do it.
And Ronnie, if there's not a flag, wait a minute.
Is that not a first down? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't see a flag anywhere. That's first down. Leal ran that from the 24 to the 11.
Okay.
So
Call.
that was a tremendous call there by the coaches. Now, timeout. I guess that's got to be the last one if Childress called it.
Yeah.
I'm sure 10 from the 11-yard line of the Bobcats. And the Mules, if they can keep them fumbling or turning it over here, well, they have this game. And that's what Coach Wood says his favorite play, when you take a knee like that at the end of the game. And they don't have another timeout. So that's going to do it. One more play. "25 seconds. This should do it." Leal takes a knee. And, boy, this was a hard-fought game, 7th grade game. The 7th grade Mules are going to win it 24-22, and their record goes to 7-1. Very, very good game. So we'll be back shortly with the 8th grade game.